Sports. This is the X Sports Network.
If you want the best clean and wash experience, you need to catch the happy wave at Tidal Wave Auto Spa. Don't settle for streaks, dirt residue, water spots, and weak vacuums that you can get at just any car wash. At all our locations, you will be greeted by a smiling attendant who will pre-wash your car front and back to remove any stubborn bugs and dirt before guiding you through the tunnel, where your car will be treated to the ultimate spa treatment with state-of-the-art equipment and one-of-a-kind wash experience that will give your car a showroom shine. Afterwards, you can help yourself to our free powerful vacuums, cleaning cloths, and glass and surface cleaner for the perfect finishing touch. When it comes to caring for your car, don't settle for any wash and pay for all the extras. Get the best when you catch the happy wave at your local Tidal Wave Auto Spa.
Efficiency, reliability, accuracy. Move forward with your real estate sale or purchase with Title and Escrow of Lawrence County, the most experienced closing team around. Working with clients locally and throughout the state, we offer a wide range of services, including the expertise of an on-staff attorney, backed by our more than 49 years experience in titles and closings. We get the job done on time at a fair price and ensure every last detail is correct. Our goal is to give you peace of mind. When you work with us, you work with people who live where you do. We understand the importance of the real estate community and strive to build strong relationships with all parties involved in the process. Whether you're buying a home, selling a business, acquiring land, or anything in between, you're in good hands with Title and Escrow of Lawrence County.
Put the most experienced closing team on your side. Contact Title and Escrow of Lawrence County today.
Truett's Garage Doors in Leoma, Tennessee is your one stop for new garage door installations for all commercial and residential buildings, plus they offer full service on all existing doors. Need a new garage door opener? Truett's Garage Doors has you covered. As an AMAR Gold and LiftMaster dealer, Truett's Garage Doors offers the best pricing anywhere in the area. A family-owned and operated business, Truett's Garage Doors has been helping Tennessee and Alabama residents since 1999. Call the pros today at Truett's Garage Doors, 931-201-6464.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
And welcome everybody back here to Denver Trav Field, our final day of Babe Ruth baseball action here in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. Here in our first game of the day, we'll feature the Yankees versus the Vols. This is AJ Good, joined alongside here by Hayden Burks here for tonight's game. Let's take a look at the starting lineup, starting first with the visitors on the scoreboard, which will be the Yankees. Leading off and catching will be Caleb Kelly. Batting second, the shortstop Elijah Pettis. Batting third in center field, Sawyer McGee. Batting fourth and pitching will be Wyatt Gang. Batting fifth at third base will be Braxton Stevens. Batting sixth at second base will be Braxton Burton. Batting seventh at first base will be L.B. Bost. Batting eighth in left field will be Rylan Inman. Batting ninth in right field will be Luke Inman, Dakota Price, and Andrew Luna will follow behind that as your extra hitters. Now for the Vols, in their 9 lineup, you've got Emerson, Moore, Morris, Schultz, Malone, Johnson, Bernil, Dunn, and Kimbrell. That will be your starting lineup here for the Vols, and it'll be Josiah Emerson. That will be the starting pitcher here tonight, starting things off for the Vols. So the coaches out for their last meeting here of the season. Both the Eagles squads, the Babe Eagles and the regular Eagles, wrapped things up yesterday. They literally redrafted the teams before everything got going. So we had a lot of gray and a lot of pink between each other. And tonight, for their final game of the season, will be a pool party at an undisclosed location. So these four teams will end things tonight. Will be the Vols and the Yankees, and the Phillies and the Braves will be right after this at 7:45. So an hour, 45-minute time limit. Josiah Emerson will be the starting pitcher here for the Vols tonight. So seeing a lot of these two teams here, Hayden, and should be a pretty even matchup for the most part between these two. They both kind of struggled at times, but at other times haven't looked too bad.
You know, and I was kind of worried about the Vols just because they were out with a bunch of their guys. Obviously, they didn't have Jake Moore. Emerson, he's been out. Jack Emerson, the starting shortstop for the Wildcats this past season. But they came on strong. It was a 5-5 game going into the bottom of the fifth, and then the Yankees just took over. And unfortunately, due to the time limit, the game was over, and that one ended 12-5. But it was a good game. Obviously, you know, these teams have seen each other not just yesterday, but now they're going to see each other today, and the lineup's been flipped. So you never know what's going to happen in baseball.
That's right. That's why they play the games. Looks like for the most part they do have a full lineup. At least they got 9 guys on the field. Yeah, they're on the other side for the Yankees. They've got 11. So we'll fill out the rosters here. Seen Josiah Emerson pitch before. He's not too used to these. We saw a guy yesterday for one of the Eagles squads, and he's about to be a 6th grader. It was his first time throwing off the major league distance or the legal distance at 60 feet 6 inches. And I've seen Josiah pitch before, and he could certainly get it across the plate, and believe that both sides might be doing a lot of pitching changes in between innings, so got to be on top of it today. It is the final game of the season. Obviously, there's no playoffs, nothing really riding on it, so there's going to be a lot of fun here between these two.
Absolutely, especially like you said, it's hard for these younger kids that are just learning to play, and then also they are jumping from elementary school to middle school where you're having to actually play on the mound and, like you said, the legal distance when it comes to baseball. So it's a little different for them. They're obviously having to learn, but it's good for them to learn it in the summer. That way they get used to it and practice it before they get into middle school and high school play.
College baseball from the day. Florida State knocked off North Carolina. They will face the Vols. Got to beat that tough Tennessee team twice. Their game will be weather permitting at 3 o'clock tomorrow. They've had a lot of weather coming through the Omaha area, so they pushed the Kentucky-Florida game, which was supposed to be tonight at 6, pushed it to 11 tomorrow, and then Tennessee, Florida State will follow after that, and then it's A&M. Yeah,
A&M, and then the winner of Kentucky and Florida. Yeah, so
I was trying to remember. I knew it wasn't NC State. I couldn't remember the other team.
Yeah, it was it's been fun so far. Obviously, we saw the first day end off with 3 walk-offs. Mm-hmm. First time in college World Series history, men's college World Series history, that's ever happened. So I'm real excited, especially, the Vols are 1 win away from finally getting to the finals and looking to bring home a World Series back to Knoxville. So I'm real excited to see what the Vols can do tomorrow night and hopefully maybe get towards the finals.
The first batter will be Caleb Kelly here from the Yankees to face off with Josiah Emerson. Josiah just checking on his defensive alignment. We only got 8 in the field, so we got 2 guys playing in left to right as the first pitch misses him for ball 1.
Yeah, whenever head coach Chad Moore came up to talk to us and give us a lineup, he said Jake is currently at basketball practice right now, but he will be here eventually throughout this game.
So Jake will make it over here at some point. It's that time of year, and guys are involved with bunch of different things as that one is fouled away for strike 1. So just gotta play ball with it and gotta go with the flow in that sort of way.
You gotta play with what you got, and then also, we've seen in the past there's some teams that haven't had enough some nights, and then also there'll be other the team that they're playing against, like say the Yankees, if they have an extra player, they'll go out and help the Vols out in the outfield.
Next pitch, that one is hit high in the air over here to short. Calls everyone off, makes the catch, and that will be the first out of the inning. 1 gone here in the top of the first. Will now bring up Elijah Pettis for his first at bat of the game.
Pettis, he also started on the mound. He kind of got off to a slow start for the Yankees, but he started coming alive towards the top of the 3rd inning, and then he just kind of closed out from there.
Left-handed hitter here. The Yankees have made a lot of improvements here over the last couple of weeks. First pitch here. Actually, did he drop that?
I guess he dropped it because I was
Yeah.
about to say, yeah. So
Okay, so next pitch is swung on and missed here by strike one. So the runner does move to second base here.
well, now they're
Now-
telling him he's got to go back. So
Yeah. Foul ball.
it was fouled.
Foul
Yeah,
ball.
okay.
Okay. We were all sorts. I was like,
All-
I could have
yeah.
swore he caught that, but
Because I mean, he
guess
called
he
everybody
did.
off like he caught it, and
Yeah.
I was just assuming that he got a hold of it there.
Next pitch, swung on a miss for strike two. Try to throw the runner out at second, and now the ball will get away. He will take off for third, and now he's going to round home, and he's going to make his way in and score. And the Yankees strike first here with a 1-0 lead. Some good base running. Caleb Kelly reaches on an error, steals second, and comes all the way down and scores off of the air. So a pair of errors here for the Vols to start things off in the top of the first. Yankees with a 1-0 lead. Now Pettis down no balls and 2 strikes. Here's the next pitch from Emerson. That one misses in for ball one. It's at a 1-2 count. Here's the 1-2. That one misses away for ball two. Evens up the count here at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And here's a 2-2. Swung on and missed for strike 3, and that will be the first out of the inning. At least I had to double check to make sure it was the first out of the inning that time. Now brings up Sawyer McGee for his first at bat here of the game. Playing in center field for the Yankees start things off. Another lefty. First pitch here from Emerson. It's a tapper over his head here to second. Throw over to first. Will be in time, and that will be the second out of the inning. 2 gone here in the top of the first. Now bring up Wyatt Gang, the opposing pitcher. Try to help out his own cause. Something you don't see at any level, hardly at all, Hayden. It's 3 straight lefties.
And Gang, he's a really good player for the Yankees. He had a shot that was sent deep into left center, and with that, he had a 2 RBI triple for the Yankees yesterday that put the Yankees over the Vols last night.
That first pitch is swung on a miss for strike one. And these guys have improved a lot.
They have, and they're very aggressive at the plate.
Here's the 0-1. That one misses high and away for ball one. A lot of room in center. I know that you got your left fielder and right fielder in the gaps, but you can hit a hard hit ball up the middle. Thing might be rolling for days. Here's a 1-1. This one is popped up, but that could be in no man's land. That's going to fall in for a base hit. So Gang going to keep things alive here with a 2-out single. Now going to bring up Braxton Stevens. His first at bat. First righty since our leadoff hitter. First hit of the game for the Yankees. Braxton Stevenson, excuse me. We just had a STEP.
Yeah, STEP.
First pitch here from Emerson. Swung on a miss for strike one. Runner takes off for second base. Get in safely. No foul ball that time. So chance here for Stevenson to create a 2-out rally here for the Yankees. Here's the 0-1. Swung on a miss here for strike two. Emerson, a long look at Gang there at second. Not a big lead at second. Here's the 0-2. That's going to hit him. So break there for Stevenson. Now brings up Braxton Burton, the second baseman. He's got a chance here to keep this inning alive. Yankees putting on a bit of a 2-out rally, but got to put some runs on the board to really make it happen.
Yeah, and then Burton yesterday for the Yankees, I believe he went 2 for 3 on the day. His first at bat had a RBI single for the Yankees, and then his second at bat had a double, and then he struck out his last at bat. So he was very productive for the Yankees yesterday against the Vols.
First pitch. That one misses in for ball one. comes Jake Moore. Finally makes his way from basketball practice.
About time.
I think he's going out the
Yeah.
center here. Now they can go back their normal defensive alignment here.
Yeah. And that really helps out the Vols, too, because Jake, obviously, we know how good of a baseball player he is. He can make up a ton of ground no matter where he is.
Here's a 1-0. That one misses low for ball 2. I do remember in the Little League when I was in, what grade was I in? 4th grade? No, it was 5th grade. I'm trying to remember. That's so long ago. 4th grade. We won a game with 8 guys as that pitch is going to hit him right in the back. That will load the bases here with 2 outs. Bring up L.B. Boss, the first baseman. It was crazy. I was overweight and slow back then, and our shortstop on the ball to the gap beat me to the wall, and I was playing left field. Oh, that was a day. You had to start the game with 9 guys, and our coach's son was definitely ill with the flu. Brought him in. He played 1 pitch, put him back in the car, took off, and we played the rest of the game and ended up winning. Here's the 0-2. Ground ball sent foul down the left field line, 0-1 count. And we won the league that year, which was awesome. I had 3 future college baseball players on my team. I was the 4th. No one just knew.
No one just knew
yet.
you.
This was, when you're that age and you're facing the pitching, we were pitching. It looked like 95 miles an hour. Next pitch, and that's going to hit him in the back. And the Yankees, 3 straight hit by pitches, and they're not going to lead this one 2-0. Coach Moore now making his way out to the mound, and this one might do it for Emerson.
Yeah, and Coach Moore, he said since this is the final day of the Babe Ruth season that he was going to let a bunch of his guys pitch today. So that might be it for Emerson today.
And his catcher's going to come out. It's good, catcher's always got to be a part of these discussions. Funniest thing I ever see him do is Cubs-Reds, Cincinnati, and Ryan Dempster was the Cubs closer. I was at the game, and Lou took his sweet time. This is before clocks,
Mm-hmm.
And he literally walked out, said three words to Ryan Dempster, and everyone could read his lips: "Throw effing strikes."
Oh, my God.
And turned around and walked back to the dugout.
Hey, sometimes that's all you got to say to your guy. That's all you got to say to him, like, hey.
And what did he do? Struck out the next guy on 3 pitches.
There you go,
and
in
the
3
Cubs
pitches,
won.
yep.
So Coach Moore make his way back to the Vols dugout. On the play for the Vols is Schultz. Coach Moore coaching him up, trying to get him to frame a few pitches. So Rylan Inman here, trying to keep the inning alive. 2-out rally here for the Yankees. First pitch from Emerson. This is a ground ball sent to short. And he will barely get to second base in time, and that one will end the inning. Yankees strike first in the top of the first. They lead at 2-0 as we go to the bottom half of the inning. It's next here on the X Sports Network.
Do you have a small farm, a big farm, or just critters in the backyard to feed? If you answered yes to any of those questions, then you need to make the short drive down to A&B Feeds in Etheridge, Tennessee today. Owner and operator Jamie Ayers has you covered and will treat you right. That's A&B Feeds in Etheridge, Tennessee.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
And back at Jimber Trap Field as we go to the bottom of the first inning here. The Yankees leading the Vols 2-0. Due up here for the Vols in the bottom of the first will be Josiah Emerson, Jake Moore, and Morris. So 1, 2, 3, top of the order here for the Vols to lead things off. On the mound for the Yankees will be Wyatt Gang. So the Yankees struck first, got a error. Runner stole second, then came down and scored off a ball that got into the outfield, and then a bases loaded hit by pitch after 3 straight hit by pitches. That made it 2-0. So Emerson to lead things off here for the Vols in the bottom of the first inning was the starting pitcher. Doesn't look like, at least according to Coach Moore, that it's going to be the only inning he's going to see so far. First pitch from Gang. That one's on the outside corner for strike one. And the 0-1. That's a tapper back to Gang. Makes the play. Throws over to first. And that one's going to get away. Emerson's going to take off for second base. Now he's going to round second. No relay. He's going to end up at third off of the air. And the Vols already in position here to strike in the bottom of the first. That will bring up the center fielder and Jake Moore.
And that's really tough, though, especially with how it is at Denver Trap Field. It's like if you make an error throwing over to first, that's going to go all the way towards the side of the wall.
Two bases
there.
every time.
Yeah, exactly. That's at least you're at third. You're at third base, and that's a tough play to make.
And for Gang, that's just one of those. You make that, just run over the first, underhand throw.
Yep.
Like you see at all the big levels. As that first pitch, Jake Moore misses low for ball one. It's one of those you just kind of got to eat it and run over, toss it over, make the easy play, and get that first out.
Especially if you're the Yankees, like early in this game, because also we've seen with the time limit, as here comes Emerson.
Yeah, and Gang drops the ball. Emerson will score, and the Vols cut the lead, the 2-1.
And like I was saying, the thing is, whenever you have that play, it's just so hard of a play to make because, like you said, how far it is, and also just the level that these guys play at it.
Now we'll bring it's a 1-1 count here to Jake Moore. Next pitch, that one misses low for ball two. 2-1 is the count. Moore wearing his Lawrence County hat and already made the baseball team for next year. Is that next pitch?
I believe that was a walk. I don't know.
Yeah, I thought that. Okay. Could have swore one of those pitches was a strike, but guess it wasn't. So that's ball four. He'll make his way over to first base. I'm going to bring up Morris. First pitch. That one misses low and away for ball one.
And earlier, if you're the Yankees, that error can come back to bite you, especially now it's a 2-1 game. You have a runner on first with no outs, and due to the time limit of hour 45, that's kind of hard.
That's a ground ball sent over to Boston first. He will step on the bag, and that will be the first out of the inning. Jake Moore will move up to second base. He will go into scoring position as Schultz is now due up next for the Vols. That was Wyatt Morris. That brings up Colson Schultz here for the Vols. Runner in scoring position has a chance here to tie it up and help his pitcher's cause as he's the catcher. First pitch here from Gang. Swung on a miss for strike one.
And Schultz, what I've noticed covering his games the past few weeks, he's a very aggressive batter at the plate, but he's also usually been the 3-hole hitter, but now they've moved him to 4. So maybe a little bit momentum for the Vols in this ball game.
Maybe some protection for some other guys in the order as well. Next pitch on the outside corner for strike two. So Gang here working ahead. Gang not a bad pitcher. He's certainly got some velocity to him.
He's usually been playing second or short. He played short last night, but he can also pitch. I've seen him pitch before in a few games in the past.
Here's the 0-2. This one is popped up and backing out of play. The count will stay where it is here at No balls and 2 strikes. Overcast day here at Denver Trap Field. I don't think we're in any threat for rain, but like Dusty and I have talked about before, Hayden, these are my favorite days to play baseball because for some reason I just saw the ball very well on overcast days.
Exactly that, and then you also have a nice breeze too, and it's not like a heat or anything.
Ground ball sent over to third. That's a fair ball, and they got Jake Moore off the bag for the second out. What a good play over there at third base for the Yankees. Catches him off guard and tags him, and that was Braxton Stevenson.
And that's a tough. Sorry, AJ. That's a tough break there for the Vols because I mean, obviously you're down 2-1. You got a runner on first, but now with 2 outs, and they got the lead runner that pass play.
That will bring up Latham Malone. Runner on first, 2 gone. I was about to say should just let that ball go foul, but it works out at the end of the day. This is a ground ball up the middle. That one will get by the shortstop. And Schultz thought about taking third and almost forced a bad throw, but Stevenson cuts it off, saves everything there. As that will bring up Owen Johnson with 2 on and 2 out here in the bottom of the first.
And Owen Johnson, the past, usually been the 9-hole hitter for some extra momentum going into the top of the lineup for the Vols, but now he's in the 6th position for him today.
Here's the first pitch. That one is in there for strike 1.
And one thing I've noticed about Owen is he's very fond of laying down a bunt, but in this situation right now with runners on first and second with 2 outs, probably likely won't be seeing him doing that.
That next one is foul back for strike 2. Mixing an 0-2 count. I thought Kevin Wright's phone was in
yeah,
here.
I thought Kevin's somewhere in here. He's here in spirit.
Yeah. Whose phone is ringing in?
Mine. It's mine. Oh, man, what a show. I miss it.
Isn't there a new season of that coming out?
They got a new season, but it's just not the same with Joe
Joe.
Not being on there, yeah.
Next pitch misses him for ball 1. Like I've seen some reunion stuff with him before, but miss me some Joe Gatto.
Yeah, Joe was he brought that show to life.
So 1-2. Misses in. Deuce is on the board here with 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. Now the runner takes off and throws off line. Now the runner's going to take off for second. And everyone advances in the scoring position here. So the runners at first and second. And Schultz and Malone catching the Yankee defense off guard. Heads up base running is now putting both in scoring position. Johnson can get a ball through the infield into the outfield that could score the go-ahead run. It's a 2-2. On the outside corner for strike 3, and that one will end the inning. The Vols get 1, but strand 2. Here in the bottom of the first, the Yankees lead it 2-1 as we go to the top of the second. That is next on the Exports Network.
Arctic Air keeps your home or business comfortable. For more than 20 years, we provided outstanding residential and commercial services through southern Middle Tennessee. Whether you need assistance with your heat, air conditioning, preventive maintenance, or anything in between, trust our reliable team to get the job done. We'll take the time to figure out your specific needs and recommend what we believe is right and best for your situation.
We've been using Arctic Air for over 15 years now. Their service is great, they're here when we need them, and their prices are competitive. They take the worry out of the heat and air so I don't have to.
Arctic Air. When you need us, we'll be there.
Financial advisor Scott Beasley knows time spent with family is everything. As a founder of Beasley Wealth Management, his mission is to give clients the freedom to enjoy time with family without the burden of financial concerns. A local of Lawrenceburg, Scott deeply values building relationships with clients, ensuring they make informed decisions concerning asset management, tax planning, and retirement planning. Offering a free initial consultation, Beasley Wealth Management helps clients pursue their aspirations with confidence. A local law firm respected throughout the state. Generations of clients have turned to Boston, Holt, and Durham since 1948. We assist individuals and businesses with their legal needs, including real estate, property closings,
personal injury, employment discrimination, and family law. Our clients get the personal attention and convenience of a hometown law firm with the resources and ability to handle any case. Come see us at Boston, Holt, and Durham.
Got a dent, a ding, a scratch, or a bent fender? Major or minor, Car Country Collision Center in Leoma can fix you up. Car Country works with all insurance carriers, gives free estimates, can work on foreign and domestic vehicles, and has experience you can trust. They've been in business since 1990. Unfortunately, accidents happen, but you can get your car back on the road with as little hassle as possible with the help of Car Country. Call 931-852-4708 or stop by at 2567 Highway 43 South in Leoma.
And we go here to the top of the second here. Final day of Babe Ruth baseball action. Our first game of the doubleheader. You got the Yankees leading the Vols here 2-1. Due up for the Yankees here in the top of the second will be Luke Inman, Dakota Price, and Andrew Luna. Emerson on for his second inning of work. Give up a couple runs there in the top of the first. His first pitch here to Inman. Misses him for ball one. And the 1-0. And that one's going to hit him in the back. That is his fourth hit by pitch. And that more than likely is going to be his final batter as Chad Moore will make his way out to the mound. As Dakota Price is coming to the right-handed hitter's batter's box. And that one will do it. So, pitching change will go down here for the Vols in the top of the second inning. We'll take that break with him while he warms up here on the X Sports Network.
Hey everyone, this is Landon Saunders.
And this is Nate Patterson with Cloud9 Fiber.
We're excited to finally be able to offer Lawrenceburg our blazing fast, reliable, and affordable fiber internet services.
If you're looking for a more reliable and more affordable provider, we at Cloud9 Fiber have you covered.
Plans start at $50 a month, and we can offer up to a gigabit to your home or business.
We are excited to be able to offer your first month of service entirely free. We encourage you to sign up on cloud9fiber.com or by calling 931-201-9098 so we can help you make the switch today.
For the best meal from south of the border, head to Cocina Real in Puente Grande for lunch and dinner. With a wide array of mouth-watering entrees, there's something for everyone on the menu. And you can't forget the cheese dip. They'll treat you like family, and you'll never leave hungry. Make Cocina Real Mexican Restaurant and Puente Grande Mexican Restaurant your choice for authentic cuisine, located in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
New pitcher in the game for the Vols will be Owen Johnson. And you got Dakota Price here in the batter's box. You got Luke Inman at first base for the Yankees. Here's a first pitch. Runner takes off. That one misses low for ball one. The throw is not in time, and he'll get into second base with a stolen base. So Yankees making a lot of moves here and a lot of noise in these first couple innings.
Aggressive base running for the Yankees. That's been their MO this whole season. You know, obviously, whenever they have a leadoff runner or something, they'll always take off after that first pitch.
Yeah, sometimes you got to create your own offense. Next pitch, that one misses away for ball two. It's a 2-0 count here to Price. Andrew Luna waiting on deck for the Yankees. Next pitch here from Johnson. Misses low for ball three. 3-0 is the count. Next pitch. And that one's going to be caught behind him for ball 4. So that will put 2 on. Nobody out here in the top of the second. Brings up Andrew Luna. Luna's ready to go. Didn't dig spikes in the dirt.
Not at all.
Steps up and he's ready to go. First pitch here from Johnson. And he gets some metal on it. It's a grounder here to short. Tosses over to second. Throw over to first. And not in time. Good pick over there by Morris, but Luna's able to beat the throw. Fielder's choice here puts runners on the corners with 1 out. So we go to the top of the order here with Caleb Kelly. Reached via an error in the first inning, stole second, and after an error after that, in the same play, was able to come home and score for the first run of the game. First pitch here from Johnson, and that one off of Schultz. Doesn't know where it is. Luna will stay put there at first base.
And good job there by Morris there on the last play for the dig that he was able to scoop up, because if that would have went to the back wall on the right side, that would have been a run scored, and the Yankees would be up 3-1.
Would have been a lot of problems there. Kind of got it shifted here towards left center. Runner takes off. Here's a 1-0. This is low for ball 2, and Luna will get the second base off of defensive indifference. 2-0 is the count. Next pitch. Misses away for ball 3. And the 3-0. Misses away for ball 4. That will load the bases. 1 out here in the top of the second. Brings up Elijah Pettis, the shortstop.
And I believe this is the third time the bases have been loaded. One time there was a run score based off a hit by pitch, and then it was a 2 out, bases loaded, and now it's a 1 out. So Yankees are in prime position to get some runs scored.
Really do a lot of damage here in the top of the second. First pitch from Johnson. That one is in there for strike 1. And the 0-1. This one is sent in the center field. Could be trouble. And a nice diving catch out there in center. Runner will tag up at third. Here's the relay. The throw, not in time. So a sacrifice fly there from Pettis, and the Yankees extend their lead out to 3-1. A nice diving play in center. The relay was just a hair offline and late. That will bring up Sawyer McGee, the center fielder for the Yankees.
Yes, I do believe that was number 43, and that is Kimbrell.
Yeah, good play by Kimbrell. First pitch, misses low for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. This is a ground ball sent down the first base line, but foul. We got 0-2.
It's a 1-2 count, it looks like.
1-2 count? Okay.
1-1 count with 2 outs.
1-1 count, okay.
Yeah. And that was going down right side line. It was fair for the time being. Then right when it hit the dirt, it looks like it bounced out of play.
Next pitch. One misses away, and no one moves. Everyone's going to stay put at first and second. So 2-2 or 2-1?
It's a 2-1 count.
2-1, okay. Scoreboard is not being friendly to us right now.
It's been real behind, I've noticed this season so far, here at Denver Track Field at least.
Next pitch. This one is fouled, and will go out of play. And that will make it 2-2. With 2 gone. And then 2-2. And that's a liner here to second. Emerson Fields. Jump throw over to first. Not in time. He will score. That throw gets away. Here's a throw home. In time. Can't find it. And he will score. So Luna scores. And that makes it a 4-1 Yankee lead.
The throw was in time there by Morris as he was able to get a hold of it. Throw was in time at home. Schultz had it for the second and then lost it in the dirt and just couldn't find it, and then was able to score runners on the corners now for the Yankees.
A dirty ball caught in all of that dirt.
Yeah.
Kind of hard to see.
It's hard to see sometimes, especially you're having to throw back your mask and all that stuff trying to find it quickly.
So Wyatt Gang now due up. First pitch, runner takes off. That misses away for ball one. And that is McGee that gets in the second base. Runners on first and second, a 1-0 count. Second and third, 1-0 count. The next pitch, that one's on the outside corner for strike one. So 1-1 is the count. Next pitch here from Johnson. That one's in there for strike two. Next pitch misses away. And we'll make it 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Deuces on the board. And the next pitch. This one is sent in the left field. Could be trouble, and it is. Falls in for a base hit. 1 run is in. Run around rounds third. He will score a 2-run, 2-out single from Wyatt Gang, and the Yankees now lead it 6-1.
And Gang obviously been doing it on both sides so far. On the mound, starting off for the Yankees, and with that 2 RBI, hit for the Yankees as they have a 6-1 lead now.
So they put 4 runs here in the top of the second. I believe 3 of the 4, Hayden, have been scored with 2 outs.
I believe so. I believe you're right.
Next pitch from Johnson. This one's ripped down the left field line and foul. So Stevenson puts a charge into it, but just can't keep it inside the lines as that one rolls to the base of the wall in foul territory.
I believe if that stays fair and it goes all the way towards the wall or close to it, that's at least 1 run scored, and if not, he's going to be at third.
And depends on how they field it. Might be an inside the Parker. Next pitch, that one's going to get away from Schultz. Gang on his way to third. 1-1 count, runner on third, 2 gone. Hour 45-minute time limit. We're 38 minutes into it so far. And the 1-1. This one is fouled away. And the count will go to 1 ball and 2 strikes.
So now with 1 ball and 2 strikes, you got a runner on third for the Yankees. As Gang has a big lead off 90 feet from the plate. Where do you think Owen Johnson's head is right now? Is he looking for a changeup, or if he's just trying to get that final strike?
I think he's just trying to get it over the plate here, which is what he does. It's a ground ball to third, fielded, throw over to first. That one is dropped. Run will score, and the Yankees now lead it 7-1. Morris is trying to do his best to keep his foot on the bag and catch it. It's going to be a close play. Might have been an infield single. Who knows?
And that's one thing I've noticed, and that's not just at this level, but we also have seen it with the Wildcats in the high school level. If it's a grounder over to third, it's a really hard play to throw over to first and get him in time.
Stevenson takes off. Burton swings and misses for strike one. Another runner in scoring position here for the Yankees. 5 runs here in the top of the second. 4 of the 5 come with 2 outs. 5 of their 7 runs have been scored with 2 outs. And the next pitch, that one misses away. Evens up the count here, 1 ball and 1 strike. And the 1-1. And the runner's going to take off. The throw will not be in time. It's another runner in scoring position for the Yankees. 2 balls and 1 strike. Here's a 2-1. That one's going to hit him again. So 2 at-bats for Burton, 2 hit by pitches. And that's going to bring up L.B. Boss, the first baseman. believe he was also hit by a pitch in his first at bat.
And with his hit by pitch, there was a run scored also during that. So out of the 7 runs that the Yankees had, only 6 of them been earned.
It's the most painful at bat, painful RBI you can get unless you hit one off the fist or the end of the bat that finds its way through somewhere on a cold day. First pitch here from Johnson. That one's over the plate for strike one. Burton takes off for second, and he's in there safely. And the 0-1. Ground ball through the right side. It's a base hit. 1 run is in. Burton rounding third. Will be no throw. He will score, and that will make it 9-1 here in the top of the second inning. What a good piece of hitting there from Boss, finding the hole through the right side, and that one gets through, making a 9-1 game.
Like you said, AJ, we've been saying it through all baseball season when it comes to Ilkoff and softball or just the high school with the Wildcats, you've covered them. 2-out rallies, they win you ball games, and obviously we've seen it because now that's 7 runs scored for the Yankees now only in the top of the second.
There's 7 runs in this inning, 6 coming with 2 outs. And hey, he had a big hole through the right side, and Boss found it. Next pitch from Johnson. That one is fouled straight back for strike one, and Boss will have to make the long trip all the way back to first. Here's the 0-1. Boss will take off. In there for a strike. And the throw in time. That one will get him, and that one will end the inning. The Yankees get 7 in the top of the second, leading 9-1 as we go the bottom half of the inning next on the X Sports Network.
I'm Mike Keith, and my friends at Elliott Johnson Insurance have a great partner in Auto Owners Insurance. Auto Owners makes it easy to get life, home, car, or business insurance. Let Elliott Johnson Insurance find the Auto Owners policy that makes a difference in your life. Call Elliott Johnson Insurance at one of their 3 locations, Florence, Loretto, and Lawrenceburg. Elliott Johnson Insurance, moving forward for our clients every day.
Welcome to Employee Resources Credit Union, where you're more than just a number, you're family. We provide financial solutions that rise above those of traditional banks. With roots stretching back to 1964, we've served 4 generations during constant industry changes. We're known for our low fees and incredible rates. Join us and experience the credit union difference. ERCU, not for profit, for service.
The Summit of Lawrenceburg is the premier senior and assisted living community in the region. The Summit makes it home for you or your loved one with diverse suites that welcome and encourage community, plus gathering spaces, neighborhoods, daily activities, and a wonderful staff that supports you every day.
Hi, I'm Tara Blue. I'm the new director of the Summit, and we would like to invite you and your family to come and tour our facility. We would love to see you here.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
And we go to the bottom of the second. Yankees leading the Vols here 9-1. Due up for the Vols will be Bernil, Dunn, and Kimmerl. Wyatt Gang back out for his second inning of work. Gave up a run in the first inning. Yankees with 9 runs. 7 of the 9 scored with 2 outs, and they got 2 in the first, 7 in the second, as Bernil will lead things off here in the bottom of the second inning. Final game between these two, for these two and between these two here in 2024. As we wrap up the season here today. First pitch, misses low and away for ball 1. And the 1-0. Misses way in for ball 2. Here's a 2-0 on the outside corner for strike 1.
And you can tell that Gang, he's been trying to work this outside corner for most of this game so far. Been throwing little change-ups in there and little breaking balls, but most of the time he's been working on that outside corner for the Yankees.
Here's a 2-1. That one's going to get away. Hitters count here for Benil at 3 balls and 1 strike. Next pitch swung on and missed here for strike 2.
And now with a full count here, you want to try to get a leadoff walk here or a single. That way, if you're at the Vols, you're down 9-1, have somebody on.
And the next pitch, that's going to miss for ball 4. And Bernil is going to get a leadoff walk here in the bottom of the second, as that will bring up Caleb Dunn.
And with the leadoff walk there, especially during this time of the game where you have the time limit, you're trying to get as many runs as possible. Now bringing up Caleb Dunn. That way you can get to the top of the lineup as quick as possible with Emerson and Moore.
And Dunn's going to ground this one here to short. Throw over to second was dropped. Now Bernil's going to take off for third. And here's the throw. He will get there. So an error is going to allow Dunn to reach. Bernil now at the corner. We got runners on the corners here. Nobody out. Now the Vols in business with Kimbrell here at the plate.
1 pitch, 1 swing, 1 hit for the Vols. They got runners on the corners now with Kimbrell at the plate. With no outs. Proposition to get a RBI here and try to trim this Yankees lead down.
Yeah, no doubt. Next pitch from Gang, and that one is in there for strike 1. Pitch here from Gang. That one's in there for strike 2. So he starts off ahead here. No balls and 2 strikes.
Well, it looks like the left side for short and third for the Yankees kind of scoot up a little bit on the infield compared to second and over at first. Well, Boss is covering first base.
Jonathan Kimbrell with here the chance to score that first run, and a good play there by Kelly behind the plate. Scoops that one up, but Dunn takes off for second. He's in scoring position. A 1-2 count here to Kimbrell. Josiah Emerson waiting on deck here for the Vols. Here's a 1-2. Tries a bunt, and he misses for strike 3. That will be the first out of the inning. Brings up Josiah Emerson. Runners on second and third and 1 out here in the bottom of the second inning. Here's the first pitch. This is high for ball 1. Next pitch, that one is over his head and caught by Kelly. 2-0, right?
Yes, it's a 2-0 count, runners on second and third. Yeah. And it looks like the Yankees outfield shifted left as well. There's a huge gap in center field. And, I mean, just right center field in general. There's a huge gap for the Vols to
2-0. That one's going to miss away for ball 3.
For them to try to hit.
Yeah. Don't necessarily want to have that alignment for Jake Moore waiting on deck.
No.
Here's the 3-0. And that misses for ball 4, and that will load the bases 1 out to bring up Jake Moore. Moore's already made the high school team. Look forward to him at the next level, what he's going to be able to do. First pitch Misses away for ball 1.
So that shift in left field is still over there, so if Jake can place that ball into center field or into right center, that's at least going to bring in 2, possibly 3.
Here's a 1-0. This is a line drive up the middle. That will get through for a base hit. Bernil is in. Done. He's rounding third. Nope. And he will hold up. That ball gets away from Gang. Boss is going to track it down. So an RBI single. Line drive up the middle by Jake Moore. Cuts a lead here to 9-2. Brings up Wyatt Morse. Morris, who is 0 for 1 so far in the game. Here's a 1-0. Swung on a miss for strike 1.
Big cut there by Morris. Obviously.
Just got to keep his head on it.
Yeah, he's just got to keep his head on it, keep it level.
So the swings aren't the problem with a lot of these guys. It's timing and keeping your eye on is that one's going to get away, but Dunn is his third base coach is telling him he's got to take off on that one. They want him to score on a wild pitch pretty bad here.
Especially how far the backstop is here at Denver Track Field. I mean, just this whole field is big in general.
1-1 is the count with 1 out. Base is still loaded. Next pitch from Morris. And that one is fouled back for strike 2. And a 1-2 count.
I keep looking over here at Tom Cruise Field thinking there's a ball game going on, but
nope.
I forgot they're not playing over there tonight.
Not tonight. Phillies and the Braves will be after this at 7:45. Here's a 1-2. It's a ground ball sent to short. He will toss over to first, and that one will get away. Dunn scores. Here comes Emerson. He will score. Moore's going to round third. The throw in time. Kelly drops it. Moore will score. And Morris off the air clears the bases, and that will make it 9-5 with 1 out here in the bottom of the second inning.
So rallies here for the Vols as they were down 9-1 going into this inning. They've tagged on 4, and now they're down 9-5 with Schultz at the plate now with only 1 out, runner on third.
So, hey, find a way to make something happen. Put the ball in play and see what will happen. And Vols doing some damage here. Brings up Colson Schultz. First pitch. That one misses away. Morris is going to take off. Toss the Gang. He bobbles it. And he will score, and that will make it 9-6. Kelly getting a workout behind the plate here. The Vols with 5 runs here in the bottom of the second. Now nobody on. 1 out and a 1-0 count here to Schultz. If you're looking for runs and scoring, we've got the game for you so far. Here's a 1-2. Line drive in the left field. A base hit for Schultz. So he'll keep the inning alive. And that will bring up a Latham Malone. Malone who's 1 for 1 so far in the game. Single in the bottom of the first inning. Infield single that was. First pitch, that one misses a bit high for ball 1.
Between the two, the Yankees usually on that pitch, the leadoff guy, or usually the guy on first base, he's taking off. Schultz, he had a big lead. He was favoring towards he was going to take off, but he decided to stay put.
Here's a 1-0. Misses high for ball 2. The throw to second. Runner takes off. Not in time, and Schultz will come away at the stolen base. Runner in scoring position again here for the Vols. 55 minutes into this game, hour and 45-minute time limit. We might get to the fourth inning if the pace this is going with all the scoring.
I believe the first game I did yesterday went to the top 6, and the last game between these two, it was the bottom of the fourth.
This one's popped up. Boss charging in on it, just out of his reach, and that will be strike one. My game between the two Eagles sides. They could have started the 6 if they wanted to. It was right at that hour 45 mark, and they called it off after 5 innings.
Yeah, last time I checked, it was 2-2 at one point, and then the final score, that's how it finished.
Yeah, 2-2.
Well, I'm sure the Baby Eagles are happy with that one because they had, what were they, undefeated going into that game, I believe?
So, yeah. It's two Summertown teams. I would say you don't want to end the season on a tie, but Summertown versus Summertown there, and they kind of mixed up the teams.
Yeah, mixed up the teams, yeah.
So next pitch is misses for ball 3. Hitters count here for Malone. And the next pitch, and misses away for ball 4. Now we'll bring up Owen Johnson here for the Vols, 6-hole hitter. Try to help his own cause as the pitcher. And coach for the Yankees makes his way out to the mound here to conversation with Gang.
So after a one-out walk there by Gang and the Yankees, they got a runner on first and second, brings up number 3, Owen Johnson, who, like I said earlier, has a tendency to lay down bunts quite often, so I wouldn't be surprised at all in this situation right here. He might lay one down.
So that was the 4th walk by Gang here in the game, I should say. Gang right now at 70 pitches through an inning and a third. And stick with Gang here for the time being, see if he can get out of this jam. With runner on first and second, 1 out here in the bottom of the second. Vols trying to make this game even more interesting. First pitch here from Gang. That will miss high for ball 1. Runner takes off for third. Runner takes off for second. No throw either way.
I mean,
puts them both in scoring position.
That's the second time Schultz has taken off while nobody's looking out for him, and then Kelly was looking at taking him for third, and then Malone took off for second, and nobody was covering second back there.
Here's a 1-0. Swung on a miss for strike 1. Evens up the count here, a 1-1 strike. And the next pitch, popped up. Boss giving charge to it, just out of his reach, and that will be strike 2. One and 2 the count here to Johnson. Yankees get back in their defensive positions. Johnson 0 for 1 in the game so far. And the 1-2. This is high for ball 2. And the 2-2 off the end of the bat. And some foul. Keeps the count here, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Johnson keeping the at-bat alive.
So he tried to reach that for that one. It probably on the outside corner of the strike zone, but he was able to get enough contact on it to keep the count alive at 2-2.
Bernil waiting on deck. Hoping Johnson can keep things alive here. Doesn't line or pop out into a double play. This one is skied high in the air. Second baseman makes the catch. That will be the second out of the inning. And brings up Rylan Bernil as they will bat around here in the bottom of the second. Bernil, who walked to lead off the inning to get things going and eventually score a run.
I think it threw Schultz off there over at third because, he was almost at home plate. He was probably close to the dirt in the catch, and he had to make his way back.
And Chad Moore was letting him know about it, too.
Yeah.
First pitch from Gang. This is high for ball 1. And the 1-0. This is high for ball 2. Now 54 pitches for Gang here in the inning. And the 2-0. Misses in for ball 3. Runner's not going to take off. They throw home. Now they got Schultz here in a rundown. He runs him back to third. And Stevenson makes the catch, tags him out. That one will end the inning. The Vols get 5 here in the bottom of the second inning. Cut the Yankee lead to 9-6. We go to the top of the third next on the X Sports Network.
For decades, First Class Charter has provided high-quality motor coach transportation services to the Tennessee Valley. With numerous safety and cleanliness accreditations, First Class Charter is ready to make your group trip a reality. Contact us today by visiting firstclasscharter.net. First Class Charter, the official motor coach company of the North Alabama Lions.
Flooring sets the tone throughout your home.
For flooring that makes the right first impression, start by choosing us, Floored by Justin.
A one-stop flooring destination. Our new location stands alone for unequaled customer service and selection. Owner Justin Story's mastery of custom hardwood inlays means every room can have a custom look. Discover how the right choice of hardwood, laminate, carpet, or tile can set the tone in your home. Contact Floored by Justin today.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network. Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
We go to the top of the third here. A high-scoring affair between the Yankees and the Vols. Yankees leading the Vols here at 9-6 as we go to the top of the third. Inman, we got Rylan Inman, Luke Inman, and Dakota Price will lead things off. New pitcher in the game is Jonathan Kimbrell here for the Vols. First pitch misses away for ball one. Working quickly. Here's the 1-0. That one misses away for ball two. Here's a 2-0. That one misses away for ball three. And Kimbrell's working just a little bit too fast here.
I believe this is the first time he's been on the mound for the Vols this season as well.
Yeah.
So
I haven't seen him.
Yeah.
I haven't seen him in many of my games. Here's a 3-0. That one in there for strike one. A little slider, curveball there from Kimbrell. Gets over the plate. Still hitter's count here for Inman. 0 for 1 in the game so far.
Looks like I do see a little action in the Yankees bullpen over there. Looks like that might be Braxton Burton.
Next pitch misses away for ball four. So Rylan Inman going to work a leadoff walk. That will bring up Luke Inman for his first at bat. Second at bat, excuse me.
I believe Luke Inman yesterday had a RBI single that was drooped into right field.
He walked in his first at bat so far today. We've reached for via an error in his first at bat. First pitch, that's a ball. Runner takes off. A good throw by Schultz. He is out, and that will be the first out of the inning. Schultz with a laser to throw out Rylan Inman. One gone and a 1-0 count here in the top of the third.
That's probably one of the best pickoff I've ever seen this season so far. Yeah,
that thing was on line, and a good tag by Jake Moore there to make it work. Here's a 1-0 on the outside corner. Evens up the count here. 1 ball and 1 strike. And the 1-1. This one has popped up, and have you been hit yet this year?
No, but actually I do believe one of the foul balls a few
From
weeks
over
ago
there?
from Tom Cruise came and hit probably about right here.
Scares the living.
Scared me to death.
Yeah, it brings you to Jesus really quickly, doesn't
real
it?
quick.
Here's a 1-2. Just misses and evens up the count here with 2 balls and 2 strikes.
I thought it was going to come through the window and hit me in the head.
We had one, I think the opening night Dusty and I did, when Dusty's sitting right where you are. The ball hit the window. Yeah, it's a 2-2. That misses away for ball 3, and he just gave me that look like, boy, thought that thing was going to come plumb through here.
It came over the back net and then hit the window here?
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm pretty sure these windows are pretty sturdy, but a ball hitting glass is going to scare you regardless.
It coming right at you, too.
Full count offering. And does he call strike 3?
Yeah, I believe
he did.
Out, yep.
So that's a strikeout for Kimbrell. 2 gone. Here on the top of the third, we'll now bring up Dakota Price. And Owen Johnson in center now. Still got Emerson at second. Morris at first. Dunn now in left. Next pitch here from Kimbrell. That's right on the outside corner for strike 1. Nobody on. 2 gone. And the 0-1. Misses away. Evens up the count here. 1 ball, 1 strike. And the 1-1. In there for strike 2. So Kimbrell finding the strike zone so far. And the 1-2. Just misses. And now the count goes to deuces. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. And the 2-2. Just misses in for ball 3, and the count will go full. And the full count offering. Misses away for ball 4, and Price will work a 2-out walk. We'll bring up Andrew Luna. Reached via an error in his first at bat, and eventually scored a run for the Yankees in their 7-run second. And Luna wastes no time. He gets right out there. Gets in his stance, doesn't dig in his cleats or nothing, just ready to roll. First pitch here from Kimbrel. Gets away from Schultz. Price will take off for second. Runner in scoring position here for the Yankees. Got 2 in the first, 7 in the second. As Chad Moore thought about making his way out there, and now one of his assistant coaches will.
And Kimbrel so far, he's been doing a good job for his first inning of play so far. I'm sure he'll be okay. And I know, like, Chad said earlier, he's going to have a bunch of his guys pitching, so I believe Kimbrel, he's got his hand on his shoulder. So he's probably telling him, I'm good. I'm good. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, they're just teaching him a few things here. A lot of these kids don't get a ton of pitching so far. So any work they can get in this sort of setting is good for them. Here's a 1-0. Misses away for ball 2. Here's a 2-0. Swung on a miss for strike 1. And the 2-1. That's going to miss high. Hitters count now for Luna. 3 balls and 1 strike. Caleb Kelly, top of the order, waiting for the Yankees if Luna can find a way aboard to keep the inning alive. And the 3-1. Swung on a miss for strike 2. Luna needs to get about a foot up in the box. Full count offering. Misses away for ball 4. Price will take off for second base. Back-to-back 2-out walks. Runners on the corners with 2 gone here in the top of the 3rd. Brings us to the top of the order with Caleb Kelly. So after Kimbrel got the first 2 guys, it's given up a pair of 2-out walks here. Kelly 0 for 1 in the game so far. First pitch from Kimbrel. Ripped down the left field line and fair. That one's going to roll. Continues to roll. 1 run is in. It's going to hit the wall. Luna, he's going to round third. The relay will not be in time. And now that ball gets away. And Kelly's going to score. So a 2-run triple and a throwing error clears the bases. And now they lead at 12-6.
I mean, just like that, the hard work that the Vols put in the bottom of the second inning now kind of just disappears. It's 12-6 lead now where it was 9-6.
Well, just when you think the Vols we're going to get some momentum going to the bottom of the inning. A 2-out rally again by the Yankees. 10 of their 12 runs have been scored with 2 outs. First pitch here from Kimbrel. This is high for ball 1 to Elijah Pettis. And that might be one of the hardest hit balls we've seen
this season.
Yeah. I mean, Kelly just hit a smoke job down the left field line. Next pitch, that one misses away for ball 2. Here's a 2-0. And that one Didn't hit him.
Yeah.
I thought it hit him.
I thought I got him too.
Yeah. But Pettis either no-sold it or really didn't get hit. Yeah. So makes it 3-0.
I would have said it hit me. That's just me, though. Honesty does go a long way. We obviously saw it in the Athens tournament. A bunch of those girls were saying it didn't hit me.
Yeah. They want to swing, as that's going to be ball 4. And Pettis will reach base again. Brings us the 3-0 hitter and Sawyer McGee. McGee 1 for 2 in the game so far. First pitch, that one gets away. And throw over to trying to nab Pettis at second is not in time, so another runner in scoring position here for the Yankees. So they're going through the heart of the order, trying to keep this 2-out rally alive.
Good job there by Schultz to get in front of that one, also put himself in position for the pickoff, because that was a great throw.
1-0. That one misses for ball 2. And the 2-0. That misses away for ball 3. And the 3-0. And that's going to be ball 4. Back-to-back 2-out walks. And now Chad Moore will make his way out to the mound. See what he does here in this situation.
I think that might be it for him, especially giving up those 3 runs and then now
will be
a walk there.
Yeah. Looks like it's going to be Wyatt Morris coming into the game here for the Vols. So while that goes down and he gets loose, we will take a break here on the X Sports Network.
Make your property rock and roll with services from G&S Excavating, specializing in white sand, compost, mulch, topsoil, landscape gravel, and steel landscape edging. Turn to the pros who know how to make your project shine with years of experience. The best part is they're locally owned and operated. Choose from a vast selection of mulch and rock from their conveniently located facility at number 3 Valley Road in Lawrenceburg, just off Buffalo Road. Phone 931-279-3841 and get started today.
Hey, this is Phil Hooper. Get the look you want for your favorite school, church, or business with apparel from HD Ink Screen Printing in Leoma, Tennessee. Got a logo you need embroidered or screen printed? Let HD Ink give you the professional look that sets the bar in today's world. We do fundraisers and custom designed apparel and so much more. Call today, 931-201-2961, or come see us at our new shop located at 26 Ingram Road in Leoma. Remember, HD Ink for the look you want and the look you deserve.
Jack Davis Insurance, located at 201 West Gaines Street in Lawrenceburg, has you covered through all of life's obstacles. Facing those challenges is easier together. That's why Jack Davis specializes in group insurance. Cover the most valuable aspect of your business, your employees, with coverage for life, accident, cancer, critical illness, short-term disability, dental, and vision. Jack Davis can customize plans for every need. Serving Lawrence and surrounding counties since 1987. Contact Jack Davis Insurance today at 931-242-5225.
Wyatt Morris, a new pitcher into the game. First man he will face is Wyatt Gang. First pitch he throws is for a strike, but a double steal. Puts 2 runners in scoring position here for the Yankees. In the top of the third, they've gotten 3 runs, all with 2 outs so far. Next pitch. This is away for ball 1. Evens up the count here in 1 ball and 1 strike. Next pitch swung on a miss here for strike 2. Big cut there by Gang.
Yeah, huge cut.
And the 1-2. That's going to miss away. Evens up the count here at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
And Morris, I don't believe he's pitched at all so far this season for the Vols, so he's obviously getting used to the mound.
And next pitch gets away. It's going to allow another run to score. That's going to be Pettis, and then makes it 13-6 Yankees. Next pitch swung on a miss for strike 3, and that one will end the inning. Another 2-out rally by the Yankees makes it 13-6 here as we go at the bottom of the 3rd inning. Next on the X Sports Network.
At C&B Linen, fast, friendly, and reliable service is our promise to you. Because you're not just a customer, you're family. From multi-use linen to branded floor coverings and a complete range of cleaning supplies, C&B Linen is here to make sure you have everything you need. From our high-quality products to our fast, friendly, and reliable service, you'll experience the difference with C&B Linen. Because you're not just a client, you're part of our family. You'll be winning with C&B Linen.
At Lawrenceburg Federal Bank, we're proud to be locally owned and operated because we're not just a bank, we're family. When you call, you'll be greeted by a friendly representative who's ready to discuss your banking needs, as well as offer our competitive rates on CDs and money market accounts. Our loan decisions are made in-house and never sold to a secondary market because our commitment is simple. You matter to us. At Lawrenceburg Federal, we offer all the conveniences of larger banks with a personal touch. Join us at Lawrenceburg Federal Bank, where community, trust, and service come together.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
Luke Inman going to be the new pitcher here for the Yankees as we go to the bottom of the 3rd. His side is leading 13-6. This might be the final half inning we have. We've got about 22 minutes left here on the hour and 45-minute clock here. She's going to face Bernil, Dunn, and Kimbrell. So 7, 8, 9 here in the Vol lineup. Bernil's 0 for 0 so far in the game. Vols got to run in the bottom of the 1st, got 5 in the bottom of the 2nd. Try to answer what the Yankees have done. 11 of their 13 runs have come with 2 outs. They've gotten 2 in the 1st, 7 in the 2nd, and 4 in the 3rd. First pitch from Inman. That's going to miss high for ball 1. Here's a 1-0. Misses in for ball 2. Here's a 2-0 on the outside corner for strike 1. And the 2-1. That one's down the middle for strike 2. So a good comeback here for Inman. Started off the at-bat with 2 balls and now throwing back-to-back strikes.
I remember at the start of the year, Inman, he was an extra hitter, for the Yankees, and then he started playing in the outfield. Now he's getting his moment here on the mound here at the end of the season.
2-2, ground ball sent over to 3rd. Throw over to 1st will be in time, and that will be the first out of the inning. We got 1 gone here in the bottom of the 3rd. We'll now bring up Caleb Dunn. Done so far. 0 for 1. Reached via an error and scored a run in the previous inning. pitch here. That's a foul near the Yankee dugout. Big cut there from Dunn for strike one.
I can't really tell who that is on third, but obviously, as you can tell, the infield is scooched back, and then the third baseman is towards the grass here on the infield.
The 0-1. That one misses away. Evens up the count of 1 ball and 1 strike. And the 1-1. Swung on a miss for strike two. And the 1-2. Swung on a miss for strike three, and that will be the second out of the inning. 2 gone here in the bottom of the third. We'll bring up Jonathan Kimbrell. Kimbrell, who's 0 for 1 so far in the game. First pitch from Inman, as that one's going to miss low for ball one. Next pitch, that one misses away. That's 2 balls and no strikes. And the 2-0. Ground ball, right back in Inman. He will step and throw over to first in time, and that one will end the inning. A 3-up, 3-down inning here in the bottom of the third. Yankees lead at 13-6 as we go to the top of the fourth. That is next on the X Sports Network.
This is the Property of the Week from Hood Company Real Estate in Lawrenceburg. There is room for everyone in this beautiful and roomy ranch-style home that has a brand new roof. Featuring 5 bedrooms and 4 baths, a formal entry, living room, extra large den, dining room, kitchen with built-in pantry space, and more. In addition to over 3,000 square feet of living space, you'll find a 408 square foot sunroom at the back of the house with beautiful windows overlooking a private backyard. For more on this property, check out hoodcompanyhome.com.
Free summer movies are back at Crockett Cinemas in Lawrenceburg. Stop by for a new movie each week on Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday. This summer, the theater will be showing Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Trolls Band Together, Paw Patrol the Mighty Movie, Despicable Me, Migration, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, Sonic the Hedgehog 2, and Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. Each movie will begin at 11 a.m. at Crockett Cinemas in Lawrenceburg. Professional care with a smile. That will always be a guarantee at Encompass Healthcare. Whether you're looking for primary or urgent care, x-ray services, or even weight loss treatments, our team is equipped to serve your needs. Our doors are open Monday through Thursday from 8 to 5. Make an appointment with our providers, Kendra Brown or Tori Cox, today. Encompass Healthcare, located on Highway 43 North in Etheridge, Tennessee, right next to Chapman Tire.
There's no job too big or too small for Gonzalez Lawn and Landscapes. Owner Chris Gonzalez works hard to make your commercial or residential properties one of the neighbors will envy. You won't find a lower price anywhere else, and that's a guarantee. We offer mowing, landscape removal, small construction jobs, and more. Our team is licensed and insured to ensure the best work for Lawrence County and surrounding areas. Your satisfaction is our goal. We won't leave until you're happy. Call today to set up a free quote.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
And we go here at the top of the fourth inning. What might be the final inning here. 15 minutes left in the hour and 45 matchup. Yankees leading the Vols here 13-6. Be Stevenson, Burton, and Bust lead things off here for the Yankees. 5, 6, 7 in their lineup. Wyatt Morris back on the mound. Got the final out of the previous inning. So far, the Vols have used 3 pitchers. Morse here will more than likely close it out as you got Josiah Emerson behind the plate now catching. So Stevenson 0 for 1 so far in the game, has reached base a couple times. First pitch from Morse, and that one's behind Stevenson for ball 1. Here's a 1-0. That one's going to miss away for ball 2. And the 2-0. In there for strike 1. So 2-1 count here to Stevenson. And the 2-1. And misses low for ball 3. Next pitch here from Morse. And that will be ball 4. Lead off walk here for Stevenson. That was going to bring up Braxton Burton. Burton has reached base in his 2 previous at-bats. First pitch here from Morris. That misses away for ball 1. Has a run scored so far in the game. The 1-0. This one is sent in the center field. And that one's over the center fielder's head. This one's going to roll all the way to the wall. A runner's going to score. Burton's going to round third. Are we going to have an inside the park home run? We will.
Sure are. Look at that.
Burton with a true inside the parker, and the Yankees lead at 15-6. Hit it hard, watched it roll, and got a 2-run homer out of it.
I mean, that's the thing here at Denver Track Field. You're going to see if that's a hard hit ball that gets over any of the outfielders' heads, I mean, it's going to roll for another 20, maybe 30 yards possibly.
Yeah, no errors, no bad fielding, nothing. Just a hard hit ball, and he turned on the Jets for a 2-run homer. His first pitch here to J.B. Boss misses away for ball 1. Boss, who has singled and walked, has a couple RBIs to his name. Next pitch misses away for ball 2, or misses behind him for ball 2. The 2-0. That one's going to hit him. Another hit by pitch here by Vols pitching. So far they have hit 7 batters in the game. Now going to bring up Rylan Inman. 0 for 1 so far. Boss with the big lead. He's going to take off. First pitch misses away for ball 1. Emerson's throw. Moore makes a nice pick and tags him out at first for the first out of the inning.
Nice little pick there as Moore was able to get with the left go, spin around to get in front of Boss there to get the out.
Boss is just trying his best to get a stolen base before the end of the season. Got thrown out twice. 1 gone. Next pitch from Morse. That misses away for ball 2. Next pitch from Morse. That's going to hit Inman, and he will make his way to first. Well, brings up Luke Inman. Now Chad Morse will make his way out to the mound. I believe that's going to do it for Morse. We're going to have a pitch and change go down. I believe it's going to be Caleb Dunn coming into the game. So while he warms up, we'll take a break here on the X Sports Network.
Here at Heritage Automotive, experience the difference with our great sales department, service department, and parts department. Now offering up to $10,000 off on all Chevy and GMC Model 1500s.
and we have over 30 lenders with some of the best rates in the market.
Hi, it's Tag with Heritage Automotive, and we want you to know when it comes to your vehicles, you deserve help, not hassle. With our 30-plus years of experience of being your local dealership, we're here to serve you. So whether it's routine maintenance, mechanical repairs, collision repairs, we're here to help. So give us a call today to schedule your service.
Heritage Automotive. Expect more, experience the difference.
A moment in real estate with my dad, Jeff Luke.
You know, I get asked a lot about what the market's going to do. How's the real estate market? I've been selling real estate for a long time. And nobody has a crystal ball. And you know what? When it's your time to buy or your time to sell, it really doesn't matter what the market's doing. It's your time, and you have to do something maybe. What makes a difference is the agents and the experience that go to work for you. We're Keller Williams Hood Company, located here in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. We can help.
Hood Company, powered by Keller Williams, the #1 name in real estate.
There's a reason owners Tyler and Cindy McDowell chose the name In Service for their towing business. They did because it's their goal to be in service for you on the day that you need them the most. In-service towing is now known far and wide for their response time because minutes matter when you're broken down. Or their 24/7 availability, you can call them anytime for service. Their professional team with years of experience and their fairness, plus their know-how in dealing with the unexpected. But the thing that In-Service is known best for is how they treat their customers, and that's like family. When you need them, call them 931-843-9098.
A moment in real estate with my...
There we go. Now we're good.
Caleb Dunn, the new pitcher in the game. First pitch he throws to Whitman. Misses away for ball one. And Rylan Inman takes off for second base. Here's the next pitch. That one's over his head for ball two. It's a 15-6 Yankee lead here in the top of the fourth. 7 minutes away from the hour 45-minute time limit. And the next pitch, swung on a miss for strike one. We got runner on second, one out. Yankees already with 2 runs scored off a Burton 2-run inside the park home run to dead center field. And the 2-1. This one is popped up. Morris at second. Makes the catch for the second out of the inning. 2 gone. Now bring up Dakota Price. Pitch from Dunn. That one misses for ball one. Third at bat here for Price. He's reached off a pair of hit by pitches. Next pitch is in there for strike one. One and one's the count. Trio of hit by pitches.
Just got him.
Now puts 2 on with 2 gone. And going to bring up Andrew Luna at the bottom of the order. Next pitch. That one's on the outside corner for strike one. On one the count here to Luna. The 0-1, and Luna pops it up in foul territory. Now it's 0-2. The 0-2 on the outside corner for strike 3, and that one will end the inning. Yankees get 2 more. Here on the top of the fourth, they lead 15-6. Final chance for the Vols. It's coming up in the bottom half of the inning. That's next on the X Sports Network.
There's a reason owners Tyler and Cindy McDowell chose the name In Service for their towing business. They did because it's their goal to be in service for you on the day that you need them the most. In-service towing is now known far and wide for their response time because minutes matter when you're broken down. Or their 24/7 availability, you can call them anytime for service. Their professional team with years of experience and their fairness, plus their know-how in dealing with the unexpected. But the thing that In-Service is known best for is how they treat their customers, and that's like family. When you need them, call them 931-843-9098. Are you looking for the perfect refrigerator? What about a new stove or washer or dryer? It only makes sense to shop at the one place that specializes in appliances, top to bottom, big or small. And that's Kelly Appliance in Lawrenceburg. Kelly Appliance is home to all major name brands, including LG. LG makes life good with a full selection of refrigerators, cooking appliances, dishwashers, microwaves, and more, including appliances made right here in Tennessee. Family owned and family operated. Stop by Kelly Appliance on Jerry Street in Lawrenceburg today. Lawrenceburg Flooring and More is your premier source for hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, sheet vinyl, residential and commercial carpet, carpet tiles, ceramic and porcelain tile, waterproof floating floor, plus blinds and shutters. Lawrenceburg Flooring and More is also home to all name brands and can tackle projects big and small. Installation? You're covered with installers who've got years of experience and stand behind their work. Let Lawrenceburg Flooring and More make your design dreams a reality. 2760 Highway 43 North, or visit LawrenceburgFlooringandMore.com.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
And Braxton Burton, the new pitcher into the game here for the Yankees. They try to close things out here against the Vols as we go to the bottom of the fourth. 2 minutes left here in the time limit. Be the final 3 outs here this season for both sides. Top of the order due up with the Vols with Josiah Emerson, Jake Moore, and Wyatt Morris. So Burton is going to be the third pitcher used by Yankees so far. Emerson 0 for 1 so far in the game. First pitch misses away for ball 1. Next pitch misses low and in for ball 2. The 2-0 and misses low for ball 3. And the 3-0. And that one gets over the plate and in there for strike 1. The 3-1. And misses in for ball 4. Leadoff walk for Emerson. Brings up Jake Moore, 1 for 1 with a RBI single. Hard hit ball up the middle in his last at bat.
Not a bad start here with a leadoff walk, nobody else.
Yeah.
1 on over at first, and Jake Moore can put something in play.
Yeah.
Obviously, we've seen the shift a little bit. Looks like the right fielder, Luna, has kind of shifted a little bit towards left, so but still a pretty big gap over there.
First pitch a breaking ball, misses in for ball 1. And the 1-0 runner takes off, and that misses behind, and Emerson gets in. 2-0 the count here from Burton. The 2-0. That one's over the plate and in there for strike 1. And the 2-1 runner takes off. Misses low and away for ball 3 as Emerson gets into third easily. And the 3-1 misses away for ball 4. Puts runners on the corners with nobody out. And Wyatt Morris coming to the plate here for the Vols. Morris, trio of RBIs so far here. First pitch, that one misses away for ball one. More easily takes off for second base. No challenge. The 1-0. Misses in, gets away from Kelly. And Emerson will score him. That will make it 15-7. As Moore makes his way to third base. 2-0 is the count. Kelly now will fix his mask here behind home plate. And the 2-0 misses in for ball three. And the 3-0. And that's going to hit Morris. It puts runners on the corners, nobody out, and brings up Colson Schultz.
Once again, after hit by pitch, runners on the corners now, and got Schultz up, and Coach Grant James is going to come out and talk to Burton on the mound now.
And Grant might be done here with Burton, and he will. So we will have a pitching change here for the Yankees. Runners on the corners, nobody out, 15-7 lead. It's coming up next here on the X Sports Network.
Whether you're looking to spruce up the interior or exterior of your home or business, trust Lawrenceburg Glass to provide a one-of-a-kind product. From windows to mirrors, shower doors, custom framing, storefront installations, and everything in between, Lawrenceburg Glass takes pride in our quality craftsmanship and strong attention to detail. With us, your customer experience always exceeds expectations. We're reliable, on time, and we deliver stunning results. Lawrenceburg Glass. Our passion is reflected in our work.
Dakota Price is the new pitcher in the game here for the Yankees. And here it's a runner on the corner, nobody out situation. Vols got a run to make it 15-7 Yankees, and Price has been called on to call things off here. This will be the final inning. We're past our hour 45-minute time limit. First pitch to Schultz is over his head for ball one. As Morris takes off for second, no challenge. Here's the 1-0, and that one misses in, gets away from Kelly. Moore's going to come around. He will score and makes it 15-8. As Morris will move to third off the wild pitch. It's 2-0. Count here to Schultz. Next pitch from Price. That one gets away. Morris is going to take off from third. The throw not in time. He will score. It makes it 15-9 and a 3-0 count here to Schultz.
So 3-0, those runs scored. It's 15-9, and obviously due to the time, we're going to have to, if you're a Vol, you're going to have to, speed up the process, especially with nobody on. It's not impossible, but very improbable.
Pitch from Price. That one misses away for ball 4. So everyone has reached via a walk so far in this inning for the Vols. And that will bring up Latham Malone.
Looks like we're going to get a new baseball here. I'm not exactly sure what's going on. There we go. All right.
Well, 1 for 1 so far in the game. First pitch, misses low for ball 1. Schultz faked the steal and went back to first.
I believe that's like the second or third time he's done that over at first base here in this ball game.
There's the 1-0, and that one misses way away for ball 2, and Schultz takes off for second, gets in easily. The 2-0. And runner takes off for third. The throw is in time. The tag is in time as well, and that will be the first out of the inning. One gone. But a 3-0 count here to Malone. And Schultz got his uniform even more dirty.
At least it's a black uniform. It'll come out pretty good.
Yeah. And not the pants, though.
Yeah, the pants, that's going to be a struggle.
Next pitch on the outside corner makes it 3-1. Next pitch. That one misses in for ball 4. That will bring up Owen Johnson here for the Vols. 1 on, 1 out. This team's gotten 3 runs so far here in the bottom of the 4th. First pitch. This is low for ball 1. Runner takes off the throw in time. And Gang it short. If he catches and puts the tag on, he's safe. Or he's out, but Gang, I think, might have hurt himself there in the process.
Took one to the face there. So he's definitely shaking up over there.
Yeah, every coach on their way out to check on him. Whatever it was, certainly didn't feel good. Yeah, he definitely took one there in the face.
Yeah.
I think they're going to
check him out.
Yeah, that is.
Not exactly sure, but he was holding his nose there, so I'm not exactly sure if it's bleeding or not.
It might be. We hope he's okay.
Yep.
It's never want to see that. Never good to look at. I guess he was trying to slide in.
Trying to pick off, keep it in front of him,
Yeah, just got him there in the face. Roll out a new shortstop here as well.
So that'll be Pettis now going to short.
Yeah. So 1-0 is the count. Next pitch. Misses away for ball 2. Runner takes off and will be safe at third base is Malone. And the 2-0. This one is popped up. Kelly slipped. Could have had a chance to get that one, but slipped coming out of his stance. So it will be strike one.
I'm not exactly sure if he slipped there or if he just threw his helmet back and he just tripped underneath it or his mask there.
Yeah, he was trying to get up and immediately hit the ground. Yeah. Could have been a lot of factors there. Here's a 2-1. Swung on a miss for strike two. And the 2-2. Misses behind him for ball three. Malone takes off. Throw home in time, but the tag is not. Malone is safe. Makes it 15-10. Nobody on. A full count now here to Johnson. Next pitch. Misses in for ball four. And now we'll bring up Rylan Bernil. So we've had 4 walks and a hit by pitch. Now make it 5 walks and a hit by pitch in this inning. One out was off a caught stealing. Runner takes off. First pitch misses low for ball one. Throw. Going to get in the center field. Johnson now takes off for third. Relay in the home, and they'll keep Johnson over there at third base. Wasn't a bad throw by Kelly.
No, it wasn't at all. I mean, it was a good pickoff there. It just got away from Pettis, and you know, with Johnson now on third, possibly another run could be batted in here with only one out.
This pitch misses high for ball two. 2-0. The 2-0. That one gets to the backstop for ball three, and another run scored. Makes it 15-11 and a 3-0 count to Bernil. And the 3-0 misses away for ball four. Now going to bring up Caleb Dunn. And we have hit the 2-hour time limit, so the Vols rally is halted here in the bottom of the fourth. The Yankees are going to come away with a 15-11 win. And wild game here. So we hit that 2-hour time limit here, Hayden, but fun way to end the season for both sides.
Yeah, real unfortunate due to the time limit because this could have been Cook came out to a really good game. Obviously, 15-11 was the final score due to a time limit, so obviously the two teams were very matched up well together. So unfortunate they had to come to that, but hey, still a great season for these two teams. Looking forward to these kids coming back and getting another year under their belt and just having fun doing it, so that's all that matters.
Next game will be between the Braves and the Phillies. That will be coming up in a half an hour here on the X Sports Network.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.